Yes, yes, yes. It's Raphael Dawkins with the Combat Radio, and we are live. Okay, it's great news. It's a great day. It's a beautiful day. Um, we got the news. The news has finally come through. Now, what's this? That warp drive device keeps making my watch go fast. OMG. Who do we got here? Aaron Daly up in the building. The bronze plumber. What's this? Yes, yes, yes. Rafi to announce entry to the YT Super League. It's even better news than that. It's better news than that. It is, well, as a matter of fact, let's come out to that rat-tat-tat-tat. And first things first, let's do a quick sound check. More calling Orson. As a matter of fact, let's come out to that rat-tat-tat-tat. Okay. Orson is coming in. So we are live and the sound is good. Okay. So what are we going to do first? Well, first of all, let's welcome you to Boxing Talk with Rafi 263. And the news has come through. Let's do this. Let's do this. Without further delay. Boom. 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 Okay, so that should now be up on my screen. You should be seeing what I'm seeing. Let's line this thing up right. Okay, I think you can see it. It says Anthony Joshua. This is the headline. As a matter of fact, rat-tat-tat-tat. So this is from the Metro here in the UK. Okay. And what's going on? What's going on? Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury fight location confirmed with Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia to host the battle. The Battle of Britain. Seems like a bit of an oxymoron. Why is Saudi Arabia hosting the Battle of Britain? But they are. And we suspected it. And we spoke about it over here at the Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. How rude of me. Hold on a second. How rude of me. Let's copy this in. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so the link is in the chat. And let's go back to that article. And there are more. There are more than just one article. There are many. Okay, but first of all, we're looking at the Metro. Tuesday, the 20th of April, which, yes, that is today. Okay, released at lunchtime. Okay, so what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Anthony Joshua Tyson Fury will take place in Saudi Arabia. Bob Arum has confirmed. So I know there's some Eddie Hearn haters out there. So I've gone from a story. First article I picked up is from the Bob Arum. Okay, what's this here? Okay, let me do that technical-ish shiznix. Let me see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. And let's get that just a little bit bigger as we proceed to give you what you need. Okay, so all right, Bob Arum has confirmed. Okay, so talks over the heavyweight unification bout have taken place throughout the year. Oh, we don't need any of that. We don't need any of that guff. We just want the pertinent stuff. Okay. So a number of offers were put forward to the fighters, including Qatar, Uzbekistan, Russia, USSR, as Oscar, what's his name? Yeah, Oscar De La Hoya would say, said over the weekend, USSR. Okay, so, right, Arum, Tyson Fury's co-promoter, has now confirmed that the fight will be held in Saudi Arabia, which hosted Joshua's rematch victory over Anthony Oluwafemi Olansi Joshua. Okay, so I can't contain my happiness. I can't contain my happiness. But let's look at the words of Bob Arum. Okay, so Arum says the city of Jeddah is likely to host the Battle of Britain, with 3 dates being considered. Now take notes, kiddies. Take notes, children. Okay, so the Battle of Britain, 3 dates still being considered. The 24th of July. So the 24th, what the hell? Get out of here, Adobe. The 24th of July, the 31st of July, or the 2nd of August. Okay, so those are the dates we're looking for. Rafi's got a big smile upon his face. OMG. Okay. It's going down, mate. It is going down. Look at the happiness. Look at the happiness. Arum cradling Fury like a little baby. Come on, just burp him. Burp him. Okay, so the fight is likely to be held in an indoor stadium, although the precise location is still to be determined. Okay, so this is just one article. We're going to be looking at several. We're going for several sources, and the Rafi will cite his sources. What else we got here? Aaron told Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio earlier on this morning. He said, listen, Rafi, this is a secret. Don't leak it. And I said, I got to share it with the people. I'll just tell my people then. He said, okay, just tell the Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio people. I said, okay, deal. They'll tell other people. And Bob Arum says, we have a site deal. We have site deal contracts now that we are marking up and so forth. It's a big step. We're just doing the paperwork now with the Saudis. OMG. Bob Arum also confirmed the plans are in place for Sky Sport and BT Sports to share the broadcasting rights for the biggest fight of the year. Damn. I think it's going to be the biggest fight for some time. What's going on? Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Going to get to the Iron Kong in a second. What is this? Yeah, Joshua has exclusively fought with Sky for his entire professional career, with Fury's fights taking place on BT Sports since his return to the ring in 2018. Okay, so what's going on? Obviously, the big market is the UK, where everyone is talking. It will do, 3 million? I thought it was 2 million, and then 2.5. Now it's 3 million. 3 million homes. OMG. Arum said Sky and BT both will have it on pay-per-view. I don't know how many people are going to be watching it on, mind you, some people have BT Sports subscribe, whatever. So there will be some people who will watch it on BT rather than Sky, still waiting for the price. You will be able to buy it on BT or buy it on Sky. It can't be exclusive to either. It cannot be exclusive to either. That's on sports. Okay, love sports. What's all this malarkey? What is all that malarkey going on? Okay, let's get the headline up. Metro. Do I even have the Metro in there? There we are. And in comes the man like new avatar, the man like the Iron Kong. How do you do today?
Yeah, Rafi. Yeah, peace to you, my brother. Good morning from here. Good evening to you, I think.
Is it evening yet? Yeah, it's afternoon. It's coming up to the evening. It's 4:20. It's 4:32 over here. Yeah, clap qualifiers this evening.
Okay, well, yeah, there you go, man. How you doing, man?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. Finally, the roofers have come to fix the slates, the missing slates. That has meant that when the rain comes through, we get a damp patch in the Dawkins Towers. But finally, this morning, The scaffolders finally showed up. So within about 3 days, there won't be no rain coming through Dawkins Towers no more. It's a beautiful thing, and it's a sunny day. It's a beautiful day. We've been having a little. It's too soon to call it a heat wave, but we've been having some nice sun over the last week or so. It's been beautiful. So
well, nothing wrong with that, man. It's a nice sunny day up in England because from what I understand, the weather there ain't always so nice. So,
that's true. That's true.
A sunny day is a good day, my brother.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And you know what makes it even sunnier? Do you know what makes it even more sunnier? The news.
Give me.
The breaking news. And the first story I went with was specifically and deliberately from Bob Arum. So I know that there's some people there. Bob Arum has confirmed. I know there's some people out there who don't like to take it from Eddie Hearn. For whatever reason, they have their own personal, emotional reasons why I don't want to hear it from Eddie Hearn. So I'll give it to you from Bob Arum. That Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury fight location confirmed with Saudi Arabia to host the Battle of Britain.
Maybe they would prefer to get it from Frank Warren. Why wasn't Frank Warren involved in this joint enterprise? Because Frank Warren was upset that how it was supposed to be joint announcements. Now it's Eddie and Bob. Frank ain't involved. I ain't hearing from Frank. Is Frank still annoyed?
Well, I saw this. I saw something on the YouTubes talking about what Frank Warren popped up, saw his picture with a title underneath. It said, "We've had a new offer," and I didn't even click. I didn't even click on that shiznix because I know that really and truly, let's be honest, Frank Warren, even and to a lesser extent, even Frank Warren and Bob Arum have appeared to be bit part players in what was supposed to be a joint enterprise, but they ain't got the contacts, and which I suspected they don't have the contacts in Saudi Arabia. And let's get it straight. It was the contacts made, Joshua's contacts. It was the Joshua's people out there in Saudi Arabia. Well, it hasn't even been confirmed who's put the offer in, whose offer they have accepted. But I say this to you. I put it to you that in not too distant future, it will transpire that it was the Joshua's connects. It was Joshua's connects that have come through with this offer. I state it again. I cannot confirm that. I'm just telling you to look out for that. When we finally know who it is, I say to you, it will be Joshua's connections in the Saudi Arabia who got this thing over the line. So really, Bob Arum and Frank Warren, bit part players in the joint enterprise. That's what I'm saying. Iron Kong.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. It's weird, right? How the one side that's been trying to get the fight made is the ones that kept getting the most stick. But the other side that's been, it might have to be pushed back. It might not happen. It's the pandemic. If it's not signed by this time, I'm moving on. And people are still out here clamoring that, Tyson Fury, he wants to fight. They don't want the fight. But here we are again, the same side that was positive is the same that got the fight made. Man, please. Yeah. At some point, y'all have to give credit where credit is due. And just say thank you for the biggest fight in British boxing history. Just say thank you. Thank you to Edvard Hearn and Olafemi.
Thank you to Edvardo Hearns. What Hearn? I'm doing the American version. I just said Hearn. OMG. And currently, I'm just spreading this. People can't say Rafi kept it to himself. I'm spreading this. Spreading the word so people can't say, oh, we didn't know. So putting it out there as we speak. Let's spread the word. I was watching some old cameo videos on YouTube. last night. What's the word? What's the word? People are asking, what's the word? Well, the word is that Rafi's currently spreading this around. It's already out on Twitter. I even took the time out to go over to Instagram and share the shizzle, of course, on Facebook. So I've shared it everywhere. Okay, so let's go and have a look at what people. Let's see what the people are saying. Damn my shizzle. Let me just readjust the screen so I can see everything nice and sweetly. Okay. Let's have a look. Everybody smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button. Share my shizzle and fertilize the earth. Let's do it. Okay. What do I want to share? Okay, let's go back into the article. So it's up there while I look at people's comments. Okay. Where we at? Yes. What's this going on here? What's going on here? Let's have a look. Salute to Rafi and the chat. I need someone to explain this Super League fiasco to me. It's all over social media. Damn, I ain't even seen it yet. The Count L says, damn, Saudi Arabia. I hope the second fight is in the UK. After all, we must support local businesses. Well, that's something we can talk about because, there's no time like the present. Let's talk about it now. You see, the second fight, the interesting factor behind this is that in the first fight, it's what, 50-50? It's reputedly going to be 50-50. Joshua, people say, why 50-50, Raf? Why is Joshua giving Tyson Fury 50-50? Why is he doing that when he's the superior economic entity? When Joshua is the superior economic entity, the greatest with the greater commercial value. And don't let me have to go into that again like I had to take when I took BFTB to school about economic value. I should have released that video at the time. It's going to be hard to dig it out now, but that was a classic moment of 2020. Was it last year? Yeah, 2020. I should dig that out because it was absolutely hysterical hearing BFTB trying to argue with me about economic value, Joshua's economic value. BFTB says, how the hell can Joshua have more economic value when I've only seen him in one advert? Only one. Okay. And hilarity ensued. Big up BFTB. Come and jump on the channel one of the days. You owe me a visit, BFTB. But anyway, the interesting thing, okay, so Joshua's broken off Tyson Fury an extra 10, 15, 20%. Okay, so he's done that just to get the fight across the line. Why did he do it, Rafi? Why did he do it? Just to get the fight across the line. You saw all the shiznicks we had to go through when Deontay Wilder was on 40%. You saw all the shiznicks. So just to make sure there could be no excuses from the other side, Anthony Joshua says, you know what? Go on then. There's 50%. Eddie Hearn said, well, it's probably 50%. Joshua said, you what? How's it 50% when I'm the greater economic entity? But it looks like Eddie Hearn talked Joshua around, says, listen, Joshua, if you want to get this fight across the line, mate, the egos of these people, even though it's clear in black and white, it's on paper, who is the greater economic entity in this thing? They just want 50%. They just want to be able to say we went 50% with Anthony Joshua. And I think Joshua was persuaded, says, listen, whatever it takes to get this fight across the line, we'll do it. And so it's 50% for the first fight. That's a 50-50 split. Joshua's giving him an extra 10, 15, 20%. So he gets up to 50%. And then in the second fight, the winner gets 60%. So that makes it interesting. Is the second fight going to be bigger than the first fight? Usually not, but on occasion, that is the case where the second fight is bigger than the first fight. And it's going to be interesting to see where the second fight is, how the maths work out. Maybe the winner of the first fight wants it to go to the highest bidder, or maybe the winner of the first fight has extra say where it will be. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to work out. I'm pretty sure that would be the contract wording. The winner of the first fight has a greater say in the location. So I put it to you that if Joshua wins the first fight, then there is a higher probability. Well, no, I'll restate that. If Anthony Joshua wins the first fight, I put it to you that the chances of it being in the UK are dramatically increased, because if Tyson Fury wins the first fight, he's already done told you. He's already done told you where his home is. His home is not the UK. His boxing home is not the UK. He's told you it's in Las Vegas. Tyson Fury has clearly stated that his boxing home is Las Vegas. So, yeah, we pretty much worked it out right now. Iron Kong, if Anthony Joshua wins the first fight, I say to you, there's a greater probability that the second fight is in the UK. But if Tyson Fury wins the first fight, then I put it to you that almost certainly the second fight goes to Las Vegas. Iron Kong, what say you?
No, I agree with that. But it's just strange how Tyson Fury seems to be certain people's cup of tea in the UK. Oh, he's this and he's a pride of Britain. The man hasn't brought not one big fight to the UK ever.
Never.
Not one big fight.
Never happened.
Not one. The man fought Klitschko in Germany, beat Klitschko, came back, then whatever happened. He comes back and fights all his bum fights. His bum fights. Where did he fight them? One in Ireland, and did he fight one in England somewhere?
His bum fights. Yeah, I think there was one in England. People correct me if I'm wrong. Let me go over to BoxRec to make sure, but there was one in England and one in Ireland.
So he fights his bum fights over on that side, but his big fight with Wilder, both fights with Wilder, he fights them in America. Goes to America the first one, didn't even attempt to get the second one over to the UK. Even the third one, if it had come off, would not have been in the UK. The man told you before the first Deontay Wilder fight, I'm going to continue my career in America. He said it before the first Wilder fight. So he comes back again and says, even in December, when he could have fought another bum fight, he didn't even bother to have it in the UK. Nothing. You guys just said, look, I'm not having no fights in the UK. Y'all can't afford me. But somehow certain people can't stand Anthony Joshua, who has brought countless big fights to the UK.
Copious amounts.
I mean, when people talking about supporting local businesses, Anthony Joshua has been supporting the entire economy of the UK to boxing for a long time.
Down.
Y'all have to give that man y'all support. But no, you won't give Femi y'all support, right? Because certain things come before certain things. We understand. We get it. We're not gonna go there though.
What was the date of that? Francesco Pianetta. That fight was in the 18th of August, 2018. And what is this year? Or is that the 9th? So earlier than that, that was in Manchester. He's made his comeback with Sefa Safiri. What was that? 2015. So that's 3 years. 3 years. The 28th of the 11th, the 28th of November, 2015 was his fight with Vladimir Klitschko. And that was obviously in Dusseldorf, Germany. So that was November 2015. And then in September, June, yeah. In June of 2018, June of 2018, he fought in the Manchester Arena. So that's some 3 years. 3.5 years after his Vladimir Klitschko fight, he came back at the Manchester Arena. Iron Kong.
Let me tell you something, man. I mean, Tyson Fury don't care nothing about the UK. I don't see how he has any UK support. The man don't even attempt to say, you know what, I'm gonna go back and and correct my wrongs and whatever, and get back to the UK. Bro, this man is gonna, if he wins the first fight, that fight is going to Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas.
OMG. OMG. Is that a B? Can I hear a B? In Dawkins Towers. Is that a bee whistling around an open window? Damn it. I don't
You
have
say
to.
a B.
A bee, yeah. You know, honeybee.
Oh, you got a hive somewhere close to you?
It must be because I do get bees around here. I do get bees wafting around my window regularly. They don't cause me no problem, but there is some bee activity. There's a honey hive. There's a honeybee hive in the vicinity.
Well, bees are necessary for the environment, so if you just flush it outside, don't kill it.
Exactly.
We need bees. We need bees.
Never kill them. Never kill them. So that was Manchester in 2018, and then Belfast, Windsor Park in Belfast, Ireland, when he fought Francesco Pianetta a couple months later. That was also in 2018, and then, so he fought in, what is that, June 2018, Manchester Arena, Safiri. August 2018, Windsor Park, Belfast, and then what is this? The December 2018 in the Staples Center, Los Angeles. Fought 3 times that year. That was only 4 months? August, September, October, November, December. 4 months later. So he, in that space of time, he had Sefer Safiri, Francesco Pianetta, and then he went straight to
bomb fights.
And then he went straight to Deontay Wilder after these two, fighting these 2 weak
shepherds,
taxi drivers, Uber drivers,
Northern Macedonian dishwashers.
And then he went straight to Deontay Wilder. Damn. After these week warm up, and he goes to the Bronze Bomber, allegedly the heaviest puncher in heavyweight history. OMG. That's all he needed to be ready for Deontay Wilder. That's embarrassing. I think
Olakunle has a point. If Tyson Fury wins that first fight, he's not gonna fight the second. He's gonna retire. Especially if it's like a close win. If it's a close win where it's like, people are still kind of like, I don't know, man. Joshua might have got you. He's not gonna fight the second fight. He's gonna retire. So he got a point. Also, James Jameson.
Somebody said that in the chat.
Yeah, in the chat. Olakunle Okoye. Also, James Jameson. I like how you say it has nothing to do with race. Let me tell you something. You Brits like to act like race isn't a problem up over there. It is. Stop acting like you're better than people. But go ahead, Rafi. Who's that? ERF Boxing in the house?
ERF Boxing.
Yo,
Eric
what's up? What's up?
Building. Eric, how you doing, mate?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm all right, man.
How you doing, Con?
Hey, bad, no happening.
I'm all right, man. Have you heard the word? Have you heard the word?
What's the word? I'm at work right now, so I've just finished a little job.
The word is let me share my screen with you, because what they say, the pen is mightier than the sword. Let's have a look at what the pen wrote. Let's have a look at what the Metro. What the hell is that? I don't know. What is that? A kitchen or a study? Damn, are they dropping hints for the Rafi? Are they dropping hints?
They're telling you need a new kitchen. They're telling you need a new kitchen, my brother.
It's the kitchen that I'm thinking about, not the study. But they're trying to tell me that the study is more important. And look at that study. Look at that study. That's a nice little study right there. They're telling me that I should import
this new studio.
The little studio study. Okay. But the Metro are saying, well, many people are saying we're going to look at other sources. The reason I'm using this source is because this source is from Bob Arum, so people can't argue. Some people don't want to hear it from Eddie Hearn for whatever reasons best known to them. So okay, you don't want to hear it from Eddie Hearn, hear it from Bob Arum. And his words are that Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury fight location confirmed, with Saudi Arabia to host the Battle of Britain. OMG. Hold on,
Yeah.
hold on,
Go on.
ERF, hold on, Eric. Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury will take place in Saudi Arabia. Bob Arum has confirmed. Over to you, ERF Boxing.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. Yeah, that's good. But I also watched Frank Warren's. I don't know if you've seen an interview on IFL where he says only. I think it was his interview from yesterday. He said only yesterday he'd received a bid himself.
I was talking about
He received a bid from somewhere. He's not going to disclose.
I think it was. I think it was somewhere in Wales. I think Leighton Evelyn sent him in a bogus offer, and he went live on he went live on IFL talking about it. Leighton trolled him. Leighton Evelyn trolled Frank Warren,
which I find quite funny that a day later, well, only a couple of days before, Eddie was saying, yeah, they've agreed a site deal. Both teams have agreed to a site. Then Frank comes out and says, well, we don't know because I've just received an offer from someone which we need to take seriously and all this. And now Bob, a day later, Bob comes out and says it's been confirmed. It's Saudi. Oh, Frank doesn't want this fight. Frank doesn't want this fight. I'm telling you, Frank.
You don't want it. I didn't even click on that thing when I saw Frank says we've had a new offer. Like I said to earlier on.
Frank said he had a new offer.
Frank Warren.
Yeah.
He said he had missed.
Frank Warren.
I think it was yesterday. Yesterday.
Yeah,
yesterday he had a new offer after they'd already agreed a site fee, by the way, and everything. Frank says because I think the interviewer Umar had asked him about Joe Joyce and Usyk, and he said, "Oh well, actually, I've received. It's all the Joe Joyce and Usyk is all depending on Joshua and Fury signing, because if they don't sign, then Usyk is obviously going to fight Joshua." And he says, well, I've just received a site fee for the Joshua Fury fight, so it's getting closer. So then that means the Joe Joyce and Usyk thing. I was just like, you've just received one? After Eddie's been around the world 4 times, got multiple offers, you've only just received an offer. That day, the same day he was having the interview, he said he'd received the offer that day. How ironic.
How damn ironic. I didn't even click on that thing because my suspicions my inside sources told me that Leighton Evelyn had got in contact with Queensbury Promotions.
Queensbury boy.
He got something made up. They look quite professional. Got some letterhead.
Can I just say this?
Yeah.
Can I just say this? Frank Warren needs to retire and hand it over to his son, Francis, because Francis Warren on that weekend of the Andre Williams, him and Eddie actually seemed to have a good rapport with each other.
Came off quite well. He came off quite well.
Yeah. So Frank needs to just hand it over to Francis and let Francis and Eddie deal with, and this Matchroom and Queensbury divide will be over. As soon as Frank retires and hands it to his son, that divide will be over, because I think Francis Warren, he came across really well and not bitter at all about the show. He seemed like a guy that could have a laugh. Frank needs to hurry up and retire and do what Barry's just done and hand it over.
Isn't there 2 Warren sons? I remember watching way back when there was like another Warren son who was dealing with boxing too.
I think there's 3.
Yeah, there is. There is.
I think there's 3.
Oh.
Two of them definitely active in boxing. The third one I'm not so sure, but 2 of them are definitely acting.
What the hell is Frank waiting for?
Frank, well, he's like the queen. He's like the queen. Frank's like the queen. She's looking behind her and says, "No, I'm not sure this lot already. I'm not sure this lot already. So I need to stick around for longer. Look at the queen, you know. Frank is like the queen in that regard. Frank is a control freak. If Frank is a control freak, then that's why he's sticking around. He wants to make sure that the broth. He reckons he's the best chef out there. And wants to make sure that the broth is cooked up good. Fury.
His prospects. Go on, sorry.
Okay. Fury is not massive anywhere. Says Wells Wizard Sleeves, and Kal-El says you can go anywhere You can go to anyone in the UK, and I guarantee you, 95% know who both fighters are. Okay, I think, Khalil, what is being said here is that there's one of them with a greater economic value, and there's another one with a lesser economic value. I'll let you decide which is which.
Yeah, I see. Did you see? Is it Michael Benson or whoever it is? I can't remember. He said he'd asked Eddie about who's going to walk first,
Oh wow!
And Eddie had said, well, they both might walk first from different sides of the arena. They might walk at the same time.
Impossible.
Which will be something different.
You know why it's impossible? Because each one's going to want their own music.
It don't matter. I don't think AJ cares who walks first. He even said after the Andy Ruiz fight, the rematch, he said, I enjoyed walking first because when he's coming to the ring, he's coming into my den. I'm already here.
Yeah.
So he said, I might even ask to walk first, even when I'm the champion.
Mm-hmm.
So
didn't he walk first with Dillian White?
Yeah, he walked first with Dillian White as well. Yeah, he did.
Wow.
AJ don't care about that.
Wow.
He's not bothered about that. Whether he walks first or second, I don't think he cares.
I forgot
That's something that.
Carry on.
Yeah, he did. He walked first because Stormzy came out, and
that's right.
Then Dillian White came out with his thing. Yeah, he I don't think AJ cares about that. It really, in the grand scheme of things, why does it matter who walks first or second? You both have to enter the ring.
Yeah. I think that hey, you know something? If they start bets on this thing at the bookies, I'm going to take a bet that Joshua walks first. He's the more secure. I think he's the more secure of all the champions.
Yeah, Fury will want to walk second because Fury want his name first. It'll have to be Fury Joshua. I think Joshua will concede to all of those little things. It doesn't matter. Both your names are on the posters. You're both fighting. You both have to enter the ring at some point, whether it's first or second. It really doesn't matter. I don't think it gives you an edge in any way, shape, or form if you walk first or second. You have to be in the ring.
For real.
So,
for real. And there's an argument. I mean, I'm saying if the bookies open up a betting line on who walks first or second, you've heard it first over here at the Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. I am telling you now. Put your money on Joshua walking first.
Can I say as well, the reason why the deal between those two for 50-50, and Eddie said the deal's signed, it's done. The reason why there was no arguments in the media about, he's not giving me this. I think it was so simple too. If Fury said he wanted to walk first, yep, have it. If Fury wanted his name first, have it. I just want the fight. I just want the fight. 50-50 split. Let's go. Let's go. We'll just carry on with it. Because I think it's done that easy. Frank was also saying, because there's no date and venue, this fight still can't happen. I don't know. I can't say this fight is on because there's no date or venue. And instantly, I just flashed back to when he was in the ring with Wilder and Fury and saying, this fight is on. So, Frank, where's the date and venue? It'll all be announced soon.
Yeah. It's been a lot of madness. There's been a lot of madness surrounding this shiznix. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that share button. You are in tune to Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio, joined by the Iron Kong and ERF Boxing. Okay, let's have a look at the chat. Let's see what's going on. I'm betting Fury dancing like Michael Flatley into the ring, and I haven't addressed the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room is the return of the James Jameson. There was rumors that James Jameson had been kidnapped by the Pigeon, and I found it very, very hard to believe. But James was silent for over a week. We were begging the Pigeon to tell us what the ransom is, so we could have had a whip round. But I don't know what happened. But James Jameson somehow has been released, and it's good to see that James Jameson is free. That James Jameson is a free man once again, and now the hunt begins for the Pigeon. We need an explanation over here. We need explanations over here. Okay. Many folk know Fury, but being a fan of him is a different kettle of fish. So what's going on here? Cal, you'll sell out the indoor Manchester. You'll sell out the indoor Manchester Stadium, 25K. Yeah, you could do that. Being ill, kids, only 50% fitness right now. Okay, well, he's back. Okay, so what else? What else is there? Let me have a look. We're sharing that. Well, let's go back, because that was just one source. Remember, I told you. Damn, I'm really looking at this. This studio they're trying to suggest to me. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good for sure. But anyway, that was just one source. Now that was the Metro. Now let's skip around. And just to confirm to you that there are numerous sources reporting on this. Give me sport. 4 hours ago, Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. Bob Arum confirms venue and 3 possible dates. OMG, that's something which I forgot to go into. Well, I went into it earlier, but I don't think. What is this here? This is from Michael Benson. Bob Arum has now confirmed Saudi Arabia is the agreed host for Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. He added, it's likely to be in Jeddah. Eddie Hearn said 20,000 fans at an indoor arena. Saudis have a choice of 3 dates: July the 24th, July the 31st, or August the 7th. Okay, so that's another source. And well, let's continue. What is this? What is this here? The last 2 years. What is this? Is this pertinent? Is this pertinent to the thing? Let's take a chance.
Big roller coaster in terms of just, putting the hours in, putting the hard yards in, putting the miles in, transatlantic every week. And people would say to me, how do you do it? It's only when I look back in lockdown, I think to myself, blimey, how did you do it? And the way that I did it was because of the passion that I had and the fire I had in my belly every time I woke up. And you can't do it without that. It's impossible. We have a saying in our family, no passion, no point. And that basically means that if you don't want it, if you don't believe in it, if it's not driving you every single day, high performance is impossible. It really is. So before we start, you have to almost strip things back and say, I need to find that desire. I need to find that purpose in my life, because you can't just create it. You can't trick yourself or fit yourself into it. It's something that has to come from within. And before you talk about positivity, relentlessness, work ethic, mindset, it has to have that underlying passion beneath it.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Go over to Give Me Sport. Carry on.
Rafi, I'm gonna jump off. Heading back to work. I'll be listening.
Much appreciation. That was the ERF Boxing. Much appreciation to ERF Boxing. Okay. And that was Eddie Hearn telling you, giving you an insight into the work ethic, into the desire, into the drive that got this thing over the line. The naysayers, is this thing pinned? Did I pin this thing? Yeah, the thing's there. It's pinned. So the naysayers, feel free to come on in. Feel free to come on in with your naysaying. Come on in with the naysaying. Multiple sources, including Michael Benson on Twitter, confirm that Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, Jeddah, multiple dates, 3 dates. So is it the 24th of July, the 31st of July, and the 7th of August, or the 8th, something like that. 3 dates. So we have the venue and we have 3 dates to go on. Okay, naysayers, feel free to come on in. Everybody else, hit that like button. Smash that like button now. Go ahead. It don't cost nothing. It's free of charge. What happened to Pigeon? I just thought he'd been banned again. No, No. Pigeon can never be banned because Pigeon has a multitude of accounts. So Pigeon can never be banned. He's unbannable. Okay, what's going on? Okay. I don't think he'd sell out Old Trafford or City of Manchester Stadium 75. What's Tyson Fury's biggest
Hold on.
Yeah.
Isn't Tyson Fury from Manchester? Why wouldn't he be able to sell out one of the Manchester stadiums, though?
Well, his fan base. Does he have 75? Is there 75k people who would come out to see Tyson Fury? What's his biggest attendance so far?
In all of England?
All of England, Ireland,
Wow.
Scotland, and Wales, all included.
The whole UK.
The whole of the UK. Could even include Gibraltar. Is Gibraltar UK? Something like that. I think what's Big Tyson Fury's biggest audience to date? Is it 25k? Something like 25k? That's an interesting question. Anybody knows? Feel free to enlighten me. And you know what? I'm not going to string this thing out. Happy to keep it nice and tight and sweet. What's going on here? So yeah, I think that's it. I think we've done it, Iron Kong. Set out to tell the people, and we've done that. Iron Kong, what are your final words, my dear fellow?
Yeah, all our Femi in 7. I want to say good work to Eddie Hearn and the Matchroom team, 258 management. Hopefully Frank Warren's new site is even bigger. More money. So I'm hoping that Queensberry come up with the information pretty soon. I want to also say that I need Jamal Charlo to fight Bubu Andre because Triple G not gonna fight him, and that fight needs to happen. Okay, but that's all for me, man. Rafi, you have a nice day, my brother. Peace out to James Jameson, Wizard Sleeve, and the rest of them inside there. Y'all have a great day, man.
100%. That was the Iron Kong. Much appreciation goes out to the Iron Kong. His guy's own channel. Check him out. And so, yeah, fine show. Much appreciation goes out to the ERF Boxing, the Iron Kong, and everyone who took the time to come on over here and listen to the word. The word is that Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, it's been announced. They have the site. The site is locked in, and now they have 3 dates from which to choose. Let's see if I can see the dates readily. It's July the 24th. How is it? See it? It's July the 24th, July the 31st, or August the 7th. Those are the 3 dates from which they will choose. And it's the great news. Eddie Hearn put that legwork in, and looks like we're just waiting now for them to pick the final date. Just waiting for them to pick the final date, and you know where you're going to hear it. You know it's the channel that you can trust. It's the Raphael Dawkins, it's the Combat Radio, it's the like, it's the subscribe, it's the comments, it's the shares, and it is the hitting that bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications. And don't forget about the live show. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. It's the Raphael Dawkins, the Combat Radio, and we are out. Blessed.
Can't have that underlying passion beneath it. The last 2 years of my life have been a complete roller coaster in terms of just, putting the hours in, putting the hard yards in, putting the miles in, transatlantic every week. And people would say to me, how do you do it? It's only when I look back in lockdown, I think to myself, blimey, how did you do it? And the way that I did it was because of the passion that I had and the fire I had in my belly every time I woke up. And you can't do it without that. You know, it's impossible. You know, we have a saying in our family, no passion, no point. And that basically means that if you don't want it, if you don't believe in it, if it's not driving you every single day, high performance is impossible. It really is. So before we start, you have to almost strip things back and say, I need to find that desire. I need to find that purpose in my life, because you can't just create it. You know, you can't trick yourself or fit yourself into it. It's something that has to come from